Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, the Apostle Elder GMS, and so I came across the globe, preaching the word of truth and sincerity. This short little lesson, we'll just get into the status of our, the mind state and the status of our children, man. Israel has become such been such a low vibration and a lower state for so long, man, that it just now they're producing mindless monsters, man. All right. This is Proverbs 22:6. It says, "Train up a child in the way that it should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." And I used to hear this scripture when I was a kid, by bringing up a child in the way they should go. If you instill certain things in your children, okay, all right, they tend not to follow people who are contrary to what you teach them, man. All right. You teach your kid not to steal, or teach them not to lie, or you teach them to work hard, okay, or you teach them to be mindful and respectful. They tend to carry those attributes into adulthood, man. All right, teaching them right from wrong, okay. But the scripture gonna tell you how to teach your kids and how to raise them up. The Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh our power is one, Yahweh. And thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. And we know that heart means mind. This is the point. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. That's heavy, man. The Proverbs told you, 22:6 told you that you should train up a child in the way that should go. Well, this is how you train up a child in the way that it should go. By going over the law, statutes, commandments with them. By going over the Holy Scriptures with them. By giving them a good solid foundation of knowing who Yahweh Shai, and also knowing that they're Israelites. Okay? All right? And it says, I'm going to go back to verse 6. And these words which I command thee. So this is a commandment, man. All right? That we train up our child, that we give them these scriptures, man. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. Thou shalt teach them diligently. All right? You just don't tell your kid one time not to do a certain thing. You got to keep on reinforcing those attributes and those characteristics and those moral values in them, man. Constantly rearing them, constantly putting their neck bowing their heads so they can be humble and respectful unto their parents and to their siblings. Okay? Thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house. Talk of what? The commandments, man. All right? Because a lot of people have a lot of Jake have Bibles in their house, which haven't been read or opened up in years, been passed down as a family heirloom. Okay? It says, and shall talk of them when thou sittest in thine house. So when you're sitting in the house with your children, all right, you should be going over. You should be going over scriptures, man. You should be teaching your child the ways of light, and to walk in the light. All right, you should be teaching your children the importance of being a righteous Israelite. You should be teaching your children the importance of truth. It says, "Thou shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way." So you should be teaching your children these scriptures, all right, all the days of their life, man. All right, if you're walking the dog or going for a walk, going to the park, in the store, driving in the car, taking them to school or whatever, you're supposed to constantly keep them in remembrance of who they are, of who the Most High Heavenly Father is, Yahweh, and who His Son is, Yahweh Shai. All right, those things are what matters, man. And so I talk to them when thou sittest in our house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up, man. Right, man. There's a balance to it, man. But your children should know that they're Israelites. They should know that the condition we're in is because we transgressed the Most High's commandments. All right. They should know that Esau is a so-called white man. All right. They should know that the Native Americans Columbus didn't discover America. All right. There's things that's written in these scriptures, man, that are very useful, man. Everything is written for our learning in these scriptures, man. All right, so you should be dealing with these scriptures, all right, with your children all their days, man. All right, they should know the name of Israel, man, in the Hebrew. They should know the name of the Most High Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay, depending on their age, they should know different things about these scriptures, man. They should know what Salakia means and Tawada, you know, the simple Israelite phrases, man. Okay? It says, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes, man. Frontlets are glasses, so that means these scriptures must be in the front of your mind every day and all day, man. All right, the things that we learn and we teach, all right, and able to teach, you know, for the most part, we teach our children, man. It's important that our children have direction, all right, guidance, understanding, okay? Isaiah 1 and 4. I'm going to start at 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider, man. Because you got these wild ass heathens running around, your fucking nigglets. Alright? And I'm talking about little kids all the way up until adulthood, man. I'm mostly focusing on the teenagers and the kids, man. Alright, our people don't consider, man. Alright, they don't know who the Heavenly Father is, man. They don't know their nationality. They don't know how to seek repentance. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. Sinful nation. A people laden with iniquity, man. So Israel in itself is a sinful nation, man. Laden with iniquity, man. Burdened down. Covered up. Covered in iniquity. Covered in sin, man. All right? A seed of evildoers, man. All right? So our children, our children are really under the vibration of Esau, man. Okay? All right, that's why it's more pertinent and it's more important for us to train up and to keep them in remembrance of these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right, it's not a light thing being a child of Israel, man. Our sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corruptors, man. Because all these freaking kids, I ain't say all of them, but these kids nowadays go around trying to get over, hustling, lying, cheating, thieving, stealing. All right, running around with the pants off their ass, with bleached blonde and red hair and shit. Got your kids outside and fucking dead of winter without no fucking without sufficient enough clothing on. It said children that are corruptors, man. What do they corrupt, man? They corrupt themselves, man. In what? In the things that they love to do. Because Jake likes to be wicked, man. Jake doesn't have a desire to do good right now, man. That's what they're laden with iniquity. The children that are corrupters, they are forsaken Yahweh. They provoke the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. And how we provoke them to anger? By not taking none with reproof or counsel. All right, not coming back and following the proper order of being an Israelite, doing what it takes to be to try to get in the right graces with the Most High Heavenly Father. All right, and how we provoke them to anger, man. Well, it shows every day we're getting shot down in the streets. Abortions are still on the rise. Our people are still living in the worst areas, downtrodden. They're still getting shot and murdered on television. All right, that's the Most High's anger, man. Being in this captivity. My people don't consider these things, man. Why? Because they're not taught to consider, man. I wasn't taught to consider, man. The only way I learned this, man, was from the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, man. All right, and for water, for him giving me the proper guidance with the apostle elders and the elders in my camp, man. Isaiah 30 and 8. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. And this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, man. And we are, the nation of Israel as a whole is a rebellious people, man. Here you are, you got the apostles, okay, starting with Elder Bivens on down. You got these different camps popping up on all the four corners, on all the continents, basically in all the major cities across the globe. But what do you guys do? You guys sit and scoff, man. Then when you mock, your children mock, man. All right, we got kids that come past the camp scoffing and talking shit, man. Why, man? Because they haven't been taught the proper way, all right, to go about their lives, man. They haven't taught how to recognize men of the Lord. They haven't been taught how to recognize truth when they hear it. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Most High, man. Because you got people who go about this life, go about their everyday life, all right, with a prophet or a man of the Lord amongst them. And what do? They mock them, all right? They call them all types of names, all right? They belittle them. Why? All because we're trying to show Israel the right way, man. That's all it's about. It's all about waking up the elect. Isaiah 51 and 20. So 19. These two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of Yahweh, the rebuke of thy power, man. And that's heavy, man, because where you find Jake at, man? On the corners with their pants hanging down, blunts in their ears and shit. Okay? Walking around raping teenage girls and putting it on live on Facebook. Doing drive-by shootings, doing drive-bys and stuff on Facebook Live. All right? And on every corner where they have, we got a lot of fucking liquor stores where Jake stays drunk and high all day and causes ruckus. Constantly in some shit. They're like a bunch of wild bulls, man. You can't bump into Jake in the neighborhoods, man. Get your ass smoked, man. You know? Their sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in the net. Man, and I can equate that to a fishing net, man. 'Cause I do a lot of fishing. When you get that fish in the net, man, they flopping around trying to, just ain't got no direction, man. Acting all wild and shit. And that's what our people are, a bunch of wild ass fucking animals, man. Children that are corrupters, man, the seed of evildoers, man. They are full of the fury of Yahweh, the rebuke of thy power, man. Man, look, man, the Lord's incorruptible spirit is in all things, man. Alright? You 2/3 have the spirit of the Lord just on the left-hand side, man. That's why Jake gets bugged out, man. Off that Molly and Xannies and shit. Walking around, going around the neighborhood, fucking just riding around, walking around with fucking guns and shit. Alright? Fighting at the drop of a dime. Killing their own people. That's the fury of the Lord, man, because he's getting rid of undesirables, and he used 2/3 to do it, man. Second Corinthians 5 and 8. That there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. The wild beasts shall change their places, and men and women shall bring forth monsters. And that's twofold, because you got these women whose womb is so polluted with drugs and abortions and foul ass food, and their whole body is fucked up. Okay? They're on alcohol, they drink alcohol during their pregnancies. So they give birth to children with low birth weights, touches of Down syndrome, deformities. All right, and then the one that and then on the other hand, you got ones that come out healthy, but they grow up to be motherfucking wicked, man. They grow up to be fucking killers, drug abusers, drug users. Just now, I'm reading on the news where this father and his two sons were charged with trafficking girls, man. All right, that's giving birth to monsters, man. And that's not training up a child in the way they should go, man. Isaiah 50, let me see, second there, Slocky. Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are silent children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, man. This is a milk scripture that we bring out a lot. All right, whose people, man? The Lord's people, man. They're silent, man. They're silly children, man. If my people are foolish, they have not known me. Why they haven't known me? Because they haven't been taught, man. They haven't been seeking to find out the true meaning of their existence on this planet Earth right now, man. All right? And a lot of them have had nobody in the household with any type of sense to correct them, man. They are silent children. They have none understanding, man, because they go around thinking they know everything. All right? They go around not knowing a damn thing, man. Okay? It says they are silent children. They have none understanding, man. When you sit there and try to tell them that you're an Israelite, that the curses fit and that the prophecies fit, yet they can't see it. You tell them the white man's their enemy, they can't see it. You tell them the Most High is not coming back to save everybody, but to come back with a sword, but they can't see it. You tell them to pull up their pants, dress appropriately and modestly for your women. They don't understand it. They don't understand about the way you speak to people and or the way you speak to people, the way you conduct yourself and carry yourself has a direct impact on how people treat you. They don't understand none of those things, man. They don't understand that our actions are viewed and scrutinized by all the other nations, man. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, man. Videotaping yourself sexually assaulting a girl on live television, man, is fucking dumb, man. All right. Putting your shit on FaceTime and all that shit all the time while you're doing riding around with guns, while you gonna smoke niggas and shit. That's just fucking retarded, man. They are wise to do evil, right, man? Because anything that Jake find a shortcut and wickedness to do, he's gonna do it, man. Jake would rather spend 20 hours, all right, a week or whatever the case may be, all right, selling drugs. We can spend the same 40 hours a week going to work and get the same amount of money, man, without the risk of going to fucking jail, man. So why is it do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, man? Why? Because they haven't been taught, man. A lot of them just don't want to hear it, man. Like it said in Isaiah, Isaiah 1 and 4. Let's get it again. Salaki. Isaiah 1 and 4, it says, I'm just going to get to the point. It says they have provoked the Holy One it says they have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone way backwards, man. That going way backwards is not having no knowledge, man. All right, still sitting and walloping in the damn mire that you're in, man. This is Psalms 14 and 1. The fool saith in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abomination. They have done abominable works. There is none that do good. And that's the whole point, man. A lot of these people, a lot of Jake has grown up. I'm not saying they don't believe in the Lord, man, but they really, well, I guess they don't believe in the Lord, man. They don't believe in these scriptures, man. All right, verse 2. Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High, man. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that do of good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Eat up my people that eat bread and call out upon the hour. That's talking about the other nations, okay? Who's eating up, who are the workers of iniquity. The scriptures also talk about that you're of your father the devil, and the works of your father you will do, man. All right, that's what Yahushua said when he come back, until he found faith on earth, and that's only going to be with the elect, man. All right, because these children, these heathens, all right, in Israel, okay, they don't know how to do good, man. All right, they follow the ways and the vibration of Esau, Edom, man. All right. Hosea 4 and 1. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for Yahweh has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge in the land. And it's heavy. That's another scripture we bring out a lot too. All right, because our people don't know how to be honest, to be righteous, man. They don't know they don't know it takes more of a man to stand for what the Lord believes in than they to go out there and follow gangs. All right, follow things that won't profit you, man. It said, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. Man, there is no mercy, man. Jake out here killing each other at an alarming rate, man. All right, Jacob's always got their hand on the neck of their brothers. They won't put their hand to the neck of their enemies, man. They have no truth or mercy, man. All right, let Jake let you owe Jake $10, man. Jake gonna be riding no bumper for that damn $10, man. Okay, but you have but you have Ishmael talking to you any kind of way when you go in the store. You have Elam talking to you any old kind of way in the store. You have Moab and Ammon following around the store. Esau, Edom on your back, talking down on you because you think he did you a favor by having the job. Yet you won't do nothing with him, though. All right? This is verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. If thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, man. And it is the old saying, if you want to hide anything from a nigga, man, put it in a book. Well, the book they were talking about was these scriptures, man. Okay? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man, because they don't want to hear the truth, man. You tell Jake they're the greatest people on the planet Earth, man, they don't want to hear that, man. If you tell them you can go down the street and get a 2 for $5, they'd be happy to hear that, man. For lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That's what happened to us, man. All right, we turned our back on the Lord, so he rejected us, put us in captivity, man. So that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, and he has, man. By giving us over, by putting us into the hand of the oppressors, man. All right? By letting our children go through certain situations, man, that's unavoidable, man. You know? So with that, you know, I hope you was edified, you know. And until next time, shalom.